Hello, ma'am, sirs. So, I only have one doubt. It's about, do you have any tips for writing answers? Like, how do you keep it concise and do it within the given time?
Uh, so the regular the introduction, body, and conclusion part, that was my strategy, and of course writing it in points is what I would prefer, because that makes the job of the examiner easy. The end target is that you should make the examiner read your answers, and that should be your final goal. So of course whatever is asked, first of all, if you have the knowledge, only then write that answer. Just don't start writing anything what you know. Write what is asked in the question, and that is very, very important, because a lot of times whatever students know, they just write it irrespective of what is asked. I think that only irritates the examiner and it does you no good. So that is one of the advices that I would give you. The second would be very concise, improve upon your presentation. So the more amount of figures you can draw, especially for example any geography question that you are attempting, if you're not drawing maps or if you're not drawing figures, I think that is a huge blunder that you are committing. Or a question on foreign relations, international relations, a simple map can do. Or any question on sociology or anthropology, if it's asked, especially physical anthropology, if it's asked, without a figure, if you're answering that question, I think that is something which will cost you marks more. So that is another tip that I can give you. The third would be make sure that time management is very essential for the entire mains, for any part of it. Of course, whatever the normal will follow 7 and 11. A 10 marker you should be able to write it in 7 minutes, and a 15 marker in 11 minutes. I think that within that timeline, of course, you have to make sure that you are writing each and every answer within those time limits. So even if you are writing just one single answer or 2 answers or 3 answers in a day, I would suggest you that you should always try to write your answer within those time frame, because you won't be getting more than that amount of time in your mains examination, even less time in mains. That would be my third priority. And the other is that write every day is what I would say, because if you skip writing the answers and if you say that, oh, I'll write it after prelims you do not get a lot of time to write the answers. So even if you're starting the preparation, just write down whatever you feel like. Those answers may not be of very good quality, but certainly gradually when you write it down, you will ultimately improve upon your answer writing skills. So just start practicing. Your answers may not be very good, but don't be shy of that your answers are not very high level. With time, of course, you'll develop the habit of answer writing.
I think what Sir said, that practice is the key to answer writing, to the better answer writing. That's one thing that I'd also advise. The second thing which I think is most students commit this mistake. I also did this. From the very first day I tried that I do the question in 10 minutes and then I have the best content. So you cannot have the best of both worlds. You have to first work on your content. First try and build your knowledge. First try to improve what you are presenting to the examiner. Take 20-30 minutes in your initial days. I'm not saying if you have very less time then start with, but I have 8 months. So for the first 2 months I used to take 30 minutes to write just one answer. And I used to stress on whatever I'm writing, how to segregate introduction, body and conclusion in my answers, so that it is visible to the examiner. As soon as he or she sees my copy, it is visible that this part is introduction, this is conclusion, this is... Then I started working on my flowcharts and diagrams. Anthropology has very rich use of diagrams. You need to have a lot of diagrams. Statistics, I started maintaining a diary for statistics, and I used to scribble all the stats with like issues. Education, all the stats at one page, health at one page, public administration at one page. This could be one trick. And then once you are remembering sufficient amount of data, sufficient amount of presentation, you have worked good, then you should build on the time aspect, because time management is very important. On the final day, you are cut short by about 10-15 minutes than the actual time, because there are some formalities, then you're stressed, there could be any other issue during the paper. So minimum time must be taken to write an answer. That is also true. Also, to improve the answer writing, there could be a reference to, I'm not saying stick to it, but a reference to previous year toppers copies. I used to refer it to them frequently for ethics, because ethics and essay is something that people don't know how to write answers. how to approach the paper. It's totally blank. Nobody, no coaching has a strategy for it. But ethics is something which can be easily cracked if you know what the paper is demanding. So you can refer to toppers' copy, see how they approach the case study, how they make it attractive and then holistic. Same way for essay, like I was keen about poetry, so I used to like read poetry for my own entertainment and then quote that poetry into the essay paper anywhere where I found fit. And this could be like linked in a very different way. Something which you read in your school could be used in UPSC in a very effective manner. Everybody once read Jhansi Ki Rani poem by Subhadra Kumari Chauhan. But if you think about women empowerment, that poem can be very effectively used in that essay. You can start by writing 2 lines of the poem, then say that this particular woman is an inspiration for generations and a key example of women empowerment in the country. And this would make the whole essay effective. These are things which you need to innovate, and every student has his or her own way of doing it. Use your strengths, play on your strengths, and that would just make your whole work easier.